All right, TGI Friday. I know I implied that we were going to have an arbitration interim award by now. Unfortunately, the city, more delayed tactics. The arbitrator had said he would request a position memo, basically, in opposition of the other side's final proposals. He had given us a date on Monday, but unfortunately, the city, as usual, played games, requested an extension because Miss Porter Adams could not do it in time because she was going to be on vacation. Even though both of these issues have been exhaustively discussed, hashed over for well over a year now, their position should have been on paper long ago, but it was just another way to string this out even longer. As such, the extension request was granted, so the memos are due to the arbitrator by Monday. I would think there'd be a decision pretty quickly thereafter. Nothing that's going to be tendered to him is going to be new, that's for sure. It's been discussed not only in front of him, but amongst us many times already. As soon as it comes out, we will share it. Also, we had requested a couple days ago for the arbitrator to entertain a hearing for an interim award on parental leave, since this mayor, who again proclaims to be pro-union, refuses to do the right thing by the men and women of this department, even though he continually stands in front of microphones, TV cameras, academy graduates, and says, "I have your back." No, he does not. Absolutely in no way, shape, or form. He could end so much of this nonsense with the single stroke of a pen, like he did in day one with executive order after executive order, and just do what's right for the mothers and fathers of this department and let them spend time with their children. We have already lost 7 months of bonding time for those parents. And I just want to be clear, we are asking that be made whole also if we are successful in arbitration, because it is still a proposal on the table. He just did not want to take it on as an interim award. So that will go forward. But when he rules on it, our ask is that it goes back effective basically January of this year, and any lost time in that 12-month allotted window be awarded also, regardless of how old your child is at that point, because we have been asking from this from the beginning. Shame on the mayor. Onward we go. I will tell you now that COPA has come out with a statement, and the city, that this migrant nonsense rumor never had a complainant, never had a victim named, and they could not find one. It was disgusting that it even was given the life that it was. Those kind of allegations should never see the light of day, especially in a public venue where others then make it a news media story for their own personal gains. And that's exactly what happened. There were officers affected by it. There will continue to be officers affected by those baseless rumors and the unethical and improper behavior of COPA investigators and high up in administration. I would tell you that. We're still working that out, but I could tell you one of the very top tiers in COPA was extremely unethical in her approach in this investigation, and we're not going to let that go. Shame on them. Lastly, I will tell you, finalized August 4th, we will be playing the fire department. It will be somewhat of a grudge match, Lodge 7 versus Local 2. I will be captaining the Lodge 7 team, and Representative Mike Kelly will be captaining the Local 2. It will be at Armour Square. Flyers will be circulating pretty quickly here. If you didn't see them on social media already, attendance will be free. We'll have some food out there and have some good time. And of course, there'll be a lot of trash talking to find out who the real first responders are. Everybody try and have a safe weekend. Let me just say this. To all the officers across this department, and I know our membership is varied in its approach when it comes to this migrant issue, but there has been plenty of officers who have gone out of their way to help these migrants adjust and feel a little more welcomed by taking money out of their own pocket, going shopping, whether it's for diapers, clothes, whatever, shoes for migrant children, above and beyond what anybody expects officers to do in their line of their job. This is not our problem. We did not create it. but I applaud the officers who kind of go the extra mile. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. And I hope that politicians and the news media recognize that we have never been the villain in this scenario. We have a huge heart as a membership, and our members have done everything they can to try and ease the suffering and struggle of these people. That's just what they're people, just like us. How they got here is not our fight. It's not our issue. It's somebody else's. With that being said, have a good weekend.